And we're now joined with Ricky Potts and the content specialist for IMAVEX, who does the website for the Spirit. And Ricky, we just saw the opening ceremonies from the other night. You were there. What'd you think of that?
Oh man, that was incredible. Those guys with that Cirque show. Oh, just some of the talent that those guys have and the flexibility, and the little guy that did the juggling was incredible.
Now there's a rumor that you were actually that strong man down at the bottom holding up those two people. Is there any truth to that?
When you paint me gold, things happen.
Well, that's great. Well, tell us a little bit about IMAVEX and what you're bringing to the table here this week.
Yeah, IMAVEX is a company that we do the website for the Spirit International, as well as for Whispering Pines, and as well as for the Spirit Golf Association. The thing that we're bringing to the table this week, there's a lot of things, a lot of different moving parts with this. The live stream is the main focus point for us. We're working with Roku to bring the live stream to all screens. So if you've got a cell phone, iPad, on your laptop, on your screen at home, with a set-top box on your TV at home, you can watch the entire thing each day this week, and we're bringing coverage from 10 a.m. through the duration of the event.
Now, we talked your title is content specialist. That makes you sort of an expert on Facebook, Twitter, anything social media.
It does.
Tell us a little bit about. Tell us things that people need to know about social media that even though it seems like most people in their 20s know everything, they don't know it all, do they?
Just use it. That's the biggest thing that I could give anybody that's curious about it, or that even is on those tools, is just to use them and get in there and start talking to people. Here this week, I'm going to be writing a blog for the Spirit. I'm going to be covering the event day in and day out on Facebook and Twitter. If you follow us on Twitter, it's The Spirit Golf, and then on Facebook, it's / The Spirit Golf. On Twitter, if anybody that's using Twitter, they'll know what a hashtag is. The hashtag for the event is TheSpirit11. So anybody that's using that, Lexi was using that earlier this week, and Allie's been using that this week as well. So anyone that's interested in following the event, even off camera, during the morning before we do coverage, and in the evenings, I'm going to be just dumping content left and right, pictures and videos and everything.
Okay, now that all comes under the umbrella of social media, but you mentioned really different tools there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use the different tools in different ways, and if so, how do you do that for an event like this?
They're each unique in their own way. So Twitter, where I have 140 characters, I'm limited to what I can say. So the idea of a live blog comes into play. So when Kelly Craft makes a birdie on hole 13, I can say that in 140 characters. Kelly is using, actually all the players on the Team USA are using Twitter, and they're posting pictures and videos, and I heard Kelly was posting videos last night at Camp Olympia. So all of the tools that are available to be used are being used in one way or another. I have the ability to post longer pieces of content on Facebook. The blog I can write all day long and never run out of space. So each tool provides the ability to share the same types of content in a different way.
Let's talk a little bit about the live video this week,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got HD, and you're working with Webstream Productions, who is produced this 2 years ago, and again, this first time you've worked with them, though, if I'm right.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about how that's going, how the collaboration has worked this week.
Well, it's helped because we're all from Indy, so we're coming from right down the street. If we need to have dinner or anything just to touch base with each other, it's very easy to do. They've been great to work with, and it's been just a hand-in-hand operation. And the ability to be able to provide this stream on all screens is something that we're excited to be able to bring to the participants and to the families and the friends in the countries where these players come from.
So are you looking to do more things outside of just this, other golf or other events also?
Oh, absolutely. We've done plenty of streaming, from just corporate events to meetings that companies have on a corporate level, to concerts, to live sporting events, you name it. If it can be streamed, we're interested in streaming it.
Now, I've come to this event all 6 times. I've been here all 6, and I know that the people here are very innovative. They're very forward-thinking. They're always thinking of new and things they can do. Is that happening as we speak each day? Are you walking away from each day and saying, hey, we could do this tomorrow, or we can do this, and if so, what are some of those things you're already planning out in the future?
That's funny that you say that. Just today, we started this morning with an actual live blog on the Spirits blog. I've taken that and adapted that a little bit just since this morning, and I'm moving that strictly to Twitter because people are reacting to the content differently on Twitter, and they're looking for that content there as opposed to the blog. So even as what I see the audience is changing and what they're wanting, I'm able to change on the fly. So that's happening all across the golf course in all areas.
So, okay, I'm assuming you're an avid golfer.
I am.
Where do you play in Indy?
You know, it's weird. I have to travel to play anymore. I played here earlier this year. I've played in Arizona a couple times this year. I've played in Florida a couple of times. I don't ever play in Indy.
Okay, well, it's been great having you here with us, Ricky. We thank you for joining us. And,
Hey, you bet. My pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of the week with the golf.
Oh, we will. I'll see you on Twitter.
Okay, thanks.